Over the years, there's been seemingly endless amounts of FNAF merch that just keeps being crammed onto eBay for scalpers to sell. From plushies, action figures, mystery minis, Funko Pops, buildable sets, blankets, and terrifying monstrosities.
Oh my god!
There's been merch of basically every single character in the franchise from all 12 mainline games and a healthy amount of books. You'd think there would be plenty of characters for merch to be made from. You wouldn't think a company would need to create their own characters in order to create more merch. But these were made. The Balloon Circus merch was released in 2022. It was a very strange time to be a FNAF collector. These guys just appeared out of nowhere with no reason and no explanation at all. There's at least 8 different characters that were made, as far as I know. Balloon Freddy, Balloon Foxy, Balloon Chica, Balloon Bonnie, Circus Freddy, Circus Foxy, Circus Chica, and who? Who else? Who do you think? Circus Bonnie. So basically they just made the same characters, but 2 different versions of the same 4 characters. Pretty dumb. And these guys didn't just get they didn't just get some one-off wave of plushes. They got plushies, Funko Pops, action figures, and mystery minis. For what reason, you might ask? No clue. Okay, so Funko gave these imaginary characters more merch than Nightmare Fredbear, the Phantoms, the Wizards, and even the toys. None of these characters got figures, and most of them didn't get plushies. For what reason? Nah, I don't know. They just didn't. But for some reason they made circus characters. And not buying the whole, they do it for the money, because there is no way those circus characters got Funko more money than some of the literal most popular FNAF characters ever. I still see the circus crap in GameStop when I go in. I've heard lots of people say these characters are based off an upcoming game, but that never happened, so don't think they were. And also, why do the figures look like that? They do not fit in literally at all with the mainline Funko figures. They basically look like the mystery minis, and my god. The plushies. Has Funko ever used more printing on FNAF plushes before? I think they look like bootlegs. Or fan creations, and not in a good way. I find it funny how these guys are basically worthless. You can find them on eBay for retail price. I mean, just look at that. I think that's pretty embarrassing compared to most FNAF merch. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It is nice to see FNAF merch not being like $100 or more on eBay, but it's because nobody wants it. Like, genuinely, who wants those? I have them because I do, but I have them and I forget which ones I have because they're so stupid. I have the plushies of them, and I forget which ones I even have because they're so forgettable. The circus plushes, and I always keep forgetting which ones of these I have. I thought I didn't have him. Like, I think I even told Dodo Plush Productions that I didn't have him. But I guess I do. He was buried. Like, I thought I was missing some of these. Like, I literally think, oh wait, I'm like missing 2 or 3 of them, and then I look back and then like, oh, I do have those. But yeah, why would Funko not make characters people would literally pay a gold bar for? But they made up characters who are worth retail value years later. It's just strange. I don't understand why they made up these characters. I can't find any information on why they really made them. There was no real reason, no real There's just no real reason that they were made, as far as I know, as far as I can find. They just kind of appeared, and lots of merch of them. Again, from Funko Pops, mystery minis, plushes, and action figures. That's a lot of merch for characters that nobody cares about at all. Maybe a 5-year-old would see him and be like, "Hey, mommy, look at that little guy holding a balloon. He's so cute." But then again, most kids don't like clowns, so not sure why they went in the clown direction. It's kind of weird. Um, I mean, I think most kids would rather just have the regular FNAF characters. Like, which kid's gonna see Circus, Circus Chica, and then a puppet action figure, and they'd be like, I'd rather have Circus Chica. Like, no FNAF fan, especially, would rather have a Circus Chica. But I don't think many kids would either. Because making them for kids kind of defeats the whole purpose. Sure, I was a kid, but I loved the original FNAF characters and merch, and I didn't need them to be kid friendly looking. I didn't need them to all hold balloons and have clown makeup on. I liked the original characters the way they originally were, and I would still love if they would make. I mean, I know Funko doesn't have the license anymore, but they still need to make characters or figures. Well, okay, they have made figures of the Wizards. They still don't look great from Jazzwares because they're kind of plain looking. But they did make them. Jazzwares is listening. I don't see Jazzwares making Balloon Circus merch. Who in the world would ask for that? I think they're Funko characters anyway, so I don't think they can. I don't really know how that all that like the rights work on that, but so Funko just got terribly stupid. They were always stupid with FNAF merch. They made 10 different. They made like 3 or 4 waves of recolored merch from Blacklight's Spring Colorway and Tie Dye. There might have been. Oh wait, I think there was another Blacklight wave of the Security Breach ones. So Funko was always weird when it came to choosing what they wanted to make merch of. Hey guys, let's make Spring Colorway merch. But that Nightmare Fredbear guy, nah, he wouldn't sell any. We wouldn't sell any merch of him. So yeah, yep. Ooh, Chocolate Freddy, boom, right there, merch. Balloon Freddy, boom, merch. Frostbite BB, I know that's a real character, but still, boom, merch. Nightmare, no, don't you even think about it. Phantom Freddy, no, don't you even think about it. And the most delectable character of all that they never made merch of, my man, Nightmare Fredbear. Why? Why? Why did they not make merch of Nightmare Fredbear? Why did they not? Why did they make circus merch, but not Nightmare Fredbear? I don't understand. I don't get it. Anyways, yeah. So Funko's weird. We always knew that anyway. They're dumb, stupid, and balloon circus Freddy Chica thing. So yeah. If you want, you can subscribe. That would be like appreciated, but I'm not gonna ask anyone to do it because that's kind of. I just don't like that. That's weird and embarrassing. But if you want to do it, I'd appreciate it. But that's about it. So, yep. Honk honk. I'm Balloon Freddy. Yeah.